Big crowd as usual on hand in Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Very significant game between the 7th-ranked Seminoles of Florida State University and the Bengal Tigers of LSU, ranked 17th in this week's UPI poll. And there are the Fighting Tigers of LSU. On the season, the record 4-2-0, the 2 losses to Southern Cal and to Georgia. The toughest loss, a 17-12 heartbreaker here at home about a month ago when then top-ranked Southern Cal came in here and got everything they could handle. Here come the Seminoles of Florida State. The record on the season, 6 wins, no losses. They have had an open week to prepare for this game. And to be honest, the Seminoles have been pointing toward this game in Baton Rouge ever since preseason practice began. Just about ready now for the kickoff. Florida State will be kicking the football off to start the game, and deep to receive for LSU is number 22, Chris Williams, who is one of the nation's leading kickoff returners. You see the statistics right there. Capice, number 17, to kick it off for FSU, a junior from Miami who handles only the kickoff duties. Another man, Davey Capellan, kicks extra points and field goals for the Seminoles. A late arriving crowd, most of them probably stayed at home to see the end of the Houston-Arkansas game, and with a slight breeze of about 5 to 10 miles per hour behind. The quarterback, number 5, Steve Ensminger, he's from here in Baton Rouge. Hokie Gaijan coming back from an injury at tailback. Danny Swallow is the fullback. Robert DeLee, the tight end, they'll use 3 men at that position. Carlos Carson, the key man in the passing game. Number 3, the wide receiver. And the split back, who sometimes lines up in the backfield, sometimes wide, is Jerry Murphy. First down from the 20-yard line. And the give is to Hokie Gaijan, and he has about 3. Charles McDuff, the left tackle, a huge man, 268 pounds. Next to him at guard, Tom Tully, number 65, a sophomore. Center, a 4-year player, 4-year letterman, John Ed Bradley. John Watson from Bossier City, Louisiana, is the right guard, and Ed Stanton from Friendswood, Texas, the tackle. 2 big tackles at 250 and 268. Second down, Ensminger gets it out in the flat. Jude Hernandez, the fullback, breaks the tackle, fumbles the football, and it will be Florida State football. So an immediate turnover at the 32-yard line, and the Seminoles now with a golden opportunity at the LSU 32-yard line. Jimmy Jordan starting the game at quarterback. First time this year. He wants to go deep. Right now, that's Jackie Flowers, and he's overthrown him in the end zone. On offense for Florida State. Jimmy Jordan, the quarterback. You'll also see a lot of number 12, Wally Woodham. Michael Whiting, first start of the year at tailback for him. He's a sophomore. Mark Lyles is the heart of the running game, a big fullback. Brady King, good pass catcher at tight end. And on second down and 10 yards to go, Jordan under a rush. He does not have quick feet, and he's dropped for about a 3-yard loss. George Atia, number 60. You look at the offensive line for Florida State. There is the best blocker on the front, Ken Lanier. Mike Good, the left guard next to him. That's where they'll go on short yardage situations. Center John Madden replaces Gil Wesley, who has been hurt. Greg Futch is the right guard, and the right tackle is Tom Brannon at 240 pounds. A big offensive line. Third down. 12 yards to go now for a Florida State first down. Loss of 2 on the last play. In the flat to Whiting. He beats 1 man and has a first down inside the 10-yard line. First down just inside the 9-yard line. Chance for the Seminoles to strike early. Setbacks are Whiting and Lyles. The give is to Lyles. And the 232-pound fullback from Buffalo is... Whiting. Hole closed quickly. He's down to the 4. On their first possession of the football game after the fumble recovery by Bonasort. 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Touchdown. Sam Black. He does. With 11 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Florida State, capitalizing on a fumble recovery, has gone in. Bill Capice will kick it off. Number 17, deep to receive again for LSU is 22, Chris Williams. First kick went very deep. This time Williams has it. Picking his spot across the 20 to the 23-yard line. There's the defensive line for the Seminoles. Warren, Motzik, Simmons, Midland, Arthur Scott. Watch number 50, Ron Simmons. He is one of the very best defensive linemen in college football. Linebackers are Herring and Pirowski. Excellent secondary, Butler, Hunter, Bonasort, and Jones. Ensminger still at quarterback for LSU. Hokie Gaijan dropped. LaFleur, number 89 in the game, replacing Robert DeLee at tight end. Second down, 11 yards to go. Ensminger keeps. He's tackled in the open field by Herring, and the Tigers line up with two tight ends. They are DeLee and LaFleur. Gaijan goes in motion. Ensminger wants Gaijan. Now overthrows intended for Jerry Murphy. To receive it, Gary Henry, number 40, a man who is dangerous. Henry has twice busted punt returns for touchdowns this year. This time he calls fair catch and fumbles it out of bounds. On the field after a 38-yard punt by John Adams, the Seminoles start with the football from their 34-yard line. Jordan wants to throw. Flag is down as Jackie Flowers.
Good call by the officials. Obviously, he's wide open. Flowers completion, but all for naught.
The mark-off is back to the 19. Joe Pipkin, Al Granning, Jim Campbell, Ronnie Baines, Southeastern Conference crew. This is Lyles. And he has only a few. Third down, 22 yards to go as you look at the starters along the defensive line for LSU. The man to watch there, number 94, Lyman White, makes a lot of big plays for the Fighting Tigers. Jordan wants his tight end, Grady King, and he overthrows him.
The kick is adequate. They use a crisscross, reverse play. Let's see if they can set it up.
Well, the punt lands short and rolls dead at the 44-yard line. So first down 10 from the 45-yard line. Three wide receivers for the Tigers. Ensminger still the quarterback. Throws over the middle. Intended receiver was Orlando McDaniel. Second down 10 from the 45-yard line. The man in motion is McDaniel. LSU has come out gunning. This is Carlos Carson. First down. He was not a heavily recruited player. Carlos Carson. First down. Pitch to Gaijan. Nice hole. Down to the 30-yard line. Record at Florida State, 29 wins, 11 losses. When you consider where they came from. Gaijan. One man to beat. If he stays in bounds, he's got it. He did not. He stepped out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 23-yard. First and goal now for the Tigers, trailing 7-0 in the football game, but moving now. Ensminger wrapped up, and there you see number 50, Ron Simmons, the awesome middle guard. Second down goal now from the 13-yard line. Carlos Carson going into the end zone. Carson, the intended receiver. He makes the catch. The flag is down. If the call is against Florida State, this is a touchdown.
It's against Florida State. Listen, the man on the right going across to the left evidently pushed the linebacker out of the way.
Not against Florida State, Coach. Carson's touchdown catch nullified by offensive interference. Third down goal now from the 28. Carson. Keith Jones separates him from the football. Is the LSU place kicker Don Bartell, number 8 David Woodley. The other quarterback holds for Bartell. He's kicking into a very mild breeze, and this kick is going to be short. So the Tigers waste a scoring opportunity. The big mistake, the offensive interference call that nullified a touchdown. Florida State now with the football out at the 28-yard line after Bartell's missed field goal from 45 yards. First down, Jordan throws to Flowers, complete at the 35-yard line. This time Flowers to the bottom of your screen and Phil Williams to the top. And that is Whiting, sophomore tailback from Largo, Florida, who is Hardest Johnson, number 22, a freshman, to the bottom of the screen. Whiting in motion. And Lyles has the football and the first down. Bill Williams to the bottom of your screen. Jackie Flowers to the top on first down. Whiting again in motion. Florida State has come out ripping as Bobby Bowden said they would. This is Whiting. Good coverage down the sidelines by Chris Williams. Flowers and Hardest Johnson are the receivers. Jordan wants Flowers deep. He's got it. At the 16-yard line.
Excellent play.
Whiting on first down gets it inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. Bowser now in the football game at middle guard for LSU. He's number 58. Whiting gets to the 10. It will be third down there from third down. 3 yards to go at the 10. The Seminoles are 2 for 3 on third down today. Throwing in the flat to Lyles, and he just overthrew it. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt for Davey Capellan on the year. He is 7 of 10. Rick Stockstill, the third-team quarterback, holds. Kick is up, and he missed it wide to the right. And Oklahoma now beating Iowa State 14-0 in the third. On first down, David Woodley now in the football game at quarterback for LSU. Loses the football. And LSU recovers. Two Florida State players had excellent chances at the ball. Lionel Wallace, a junior backup to Carlos Carson from Houma, Louisiana, made the big play for LSU. It's a first down for the Tigers out at the 42. And this is Leroy Jones nursing a sore knee. Wallace to the top of your screen, LaFleur to the bottom. David Woodley now the quarterback. The give was to Jude Hernandez and the sophomore fullback. Third down 5. LSU is 0 for 2 on third down conversions so far in the ballgame. 3 wide receivers and a man in motion. A lot of activity for the FSU defense. Woodley gets away from Herring and gets the first down. Jurowski brings him down as Carson goes to the top of the screen. Jerry Merkley, the split back is to the bottom. Setbacks of Jones and Hernandez. This is Leroy Jones. Stacked up. Excellent play, and Florida State can win here. It will lend a lot of legitimacy to their top 10 ranking. Woodley down the middle, and the ball is knocked away. 89 is Greg LaFleur, the tight end. First loss of the season for Navy. Third down now, and the blitz pays off. Gary Henry, the nickel back there. Now John Adams, second punt of the ball game for LSU. Deep to receive it is Henry. He is going to watch it roll. And it takes a Tiger roll inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He has played the entire first quarter, getting his first start of the year. Good fake. Wants to go deep. He's got a man there. It's Flowers. Check it. It was not Flowers. It was Hardis Johnson and Bobby Bowden's pass-oriented offense. The give on second down is to Mark Lyles. Jackie Flowers to the top of the screen. Hardis Johnson to the bottom. Flowers was well covered. Quinn and Williams are waiting at midfield. Williams gets away from the first man. He's got a hole. One man to beat. That is the punter, Stark. And Stark slowed Williams down enough to allow the pursuit to get back to him. That saved the touchdown, but LSU will have first and goal. At first quarter ended on that play. LSU will be in great position when we come back. The Tigers first and goal inside the 6-yard line. David Woodley is the quarterback. Full house backfield and 2 tight ends. This is Gaijan falling forward to about the 3. That was it, the fumble, which gave Florida State the opportunity to go ahead 7-0 early. Second and goal. Crawling toward the goal line is Danny Swallow. Third down and goal at the 1. Gaijan. Touchdown. Now Woodley holds for Bartell, and Bartell's kick is through. So, 13 minutes, 55 seconds still to go before halftime, and in what has so far been a wild game, LSU has tied it up. An unusual place for a college football game. Michael Whiting. Hardis Johnson steps in front of him to take the kickoff, and Johnson gets back to the 22-yard line. We'll see if they stay up top. Mark Lyles and Michael Whiting are the setbacks behind Jordan, who wants to throw. Wants Hardis Johnson and threw it through the hands of James Britt. Wide receivers now are Phil Williams, 87, and Jackie Flowers, 23. Flowers to the top of the screen. The pitch is to Whiting on second down. He breaks a tackle and has good yardage. Johnson to the top of the screen. Flowers to the bottom. First man was not open, and Ivan Phillips, number 68, was the first one to get to Jordan. This time the snap's a little high, but plenty of time to get it away. He kicks it in front of Marcus Quinn, and it's going to roll. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Led his team to the playoffs in Atlanta last year. Fran Tarkenton is currently boosting Bartkowski for possible All-Pro honors. He likes him a lot. Gaijan on first down. Gets outside and is dumped at midfield. Carlos Carson to the bottom of your screen. Setbacks are Swallow and Gaijan. Jerry Murphy, the split back to the top. This is Gaijan. And LSU starts to stick to the ground and try to grind it out a little bit. 3rd down and 1. Carlos Carson to the top of the screen. 3 setbacks behind Woodley. And Woodley wants to throw. As Carson. 1st down at the 37-yard line. Carson this time to the bottom of the screen on 1st down. Swallow and Gaijan behind Woodley, and this is Gaijan. And the LSU Tigers are starting to block the corner. 2nd down, 2 yards to go after the gain of 8. Murphy is to the top of the screen, Carson to the bottom. Gaijan. Kurowski got there first. Georgia stays unbeaten in the Southeastern Conference. Now 3rd down, less than a yard. And Leroy Jones goes over the top to pick up the 1st down. For the first time in 30 years, Wake Forest has won 7 games. Could be an offside call against Simmons. Flag is down as Jones gets around the right side.
Dance tonight.
I kind of like it.
That's
There's the offside
football.
call. Tracy Porter in the game. It's split back now. He's to the top of the screen. Carlos Carson to the bottom. 1st down 5 at the 21. This is Jones. And the knee is not bothering Leroy Jones. You saw the quick cut to the outside. He's down to the 16-yard line. Lionel Wallace now in the game replacing Carson, and he is to the bottom. 1st down at the 11-yard line. Freshman tackle now in the ball game at offensive tackle on the left side for LSU. He's matching up against Walter Carter, 76, who's been playing very well for Florida State. This is Jones as they go the other way to the right side. They can make a 1st down. Setbacks are Jones and Hernandez on 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Woodley keeps. Touchdown. LSU has gone on top. Bartell's kick is wide to the right. So the Bengal Tigers lead 13-7. 7 minutes, 22 seconds still to go before halftime. And Florida State's behind for one of the first times has been hooking his kickoffs. This one he booms right down the middle. Johnson downs it as he was being told to do by Lyles and Ricky Williams, the setbacks behind Jimmy Jordan. And this is Ricky Williams, a freshman from Griffin, Georgia. 2nd down, 11. Jimmy Jordan trying to get it going for Florida State. LSU has assumed command of this game. Jordan is not fast. And he's finally dumped by John Adams, and who White beat. So now with 3rd down and 11, Jackie Flowers to the bottom of the screen. And the pass is complete in the flat to Ricky Williams, but short of 1st down. Is deep to punt for the Seminoles. The offense has stalled for them since midway through the 1st quarter. And Stark's best punt of the day is sailing deep where Marcus Quinn takes it inside the 30. They fake the reverse, but the Florida State Seminoles, nation's leaders against the rush, giving up only 102 yards per game. LSU already with 105 yards on the ground. David Woodley from the split back position, trying to hit Tracy Porter. It was Woodley who moved LSU during both of the Tiger touchdown drives. Carson in motion. Make the Gaijan going deep, intended for number 21, Tracy Porter. And Bobby Butler. Carlos Carson is to the bottom of your screen. This is Gaijan. Kurowski makes the tackle, a pickup of 7.
It's all right. That was a surprise, I'm sure, because they felt the defense could stop LSU.
Gary Henry will take this one at his 15. He's dangerous if he gets outside, but he doesn't. Good coverage downfield. Flipping penalty against Florida State, and since then, LSU has controlled this game on the ground. The Seminoles now starting from their 10-yard line, 4:24 left before halftime. That is Michael Whiting, 2nd down, 8 now. From the 12. Jordan wants to throw. Benji Thibodeau misses. Jordan underthrows. And it goes out of bounds. He mentioned field position before. As you see, referees. Ron Stark of Florida State is averaging 38 yards on 4 kicks, but that's a little misleading. The first 2 weren't all that good. Williams with the football on 1st down. Flowers out of the ball game. The wide receivers are Johnson to the top and Williams to the bottom. That's Johnson, and Jordan threw it behind him. Jordan had 80 yards on the first 2 drives. He now has only 85 yards passing in the game. Big third down. Receiver fell down. That was Grady King, the tight end in the game. He had trouble early. Good snap. And Marcus Quinn calls for the fair catch as he falls forward here in colorful Tiger Stadium. Just outside the 39, Ensminger is now the quarterback. This is Gaijan, who's off to a great start in this game. And he has another 8 yards.
Porter had blocked the cornerback. Hunter, no support, good running room.
One of the longest in college football. Ensminger, Gaijan. Bonasort misses. And Keith Jones made the saving tackle. You see the statistics on the day for Hokie Gaijan. 12 carries, 88 yards. Leroy Jones on first down. Second down, 10. Fumble. Ball was loose, and it is Seminole football. Number 14 was Jesse Miles, but it was number 67, Mark Matzek, who got there first to stop Miles. Fake.
He's behind him.
Jackie Flowers. Check. Hardis Johnson. Freshman wide receiver Hardis Johnson. Flag is down.
It could be offsetting fouls. That's the only chance because LSU was
13. Now Davey Capellan can untie, and he does. So with 1 minute, 22 seconds remaining before the half, Florida State goes back on top 14-13. If you look at Charlie McClendon, deep at the goal line for LSU. Short kick. And the man who called for a fair catch has gone back on top. Gaijan. That was Ron Simmons. So Johnson has gotten to come on and play. Second down, 9. Breaking a tackle. That is swallowed. Football is loose. And again, FSU has it. Keith Jones is there. And talk about effort. The man who missed the tackle in the flat was Keith Jones, and he was also there to help Hunter with the recovery. Deep again. King, the tight end, and this time amid 3 defenders. Time for perhaps 2 or 3 more plays in the first half. Second down, 10. Flowers to the top of the screen. And he wants Flowers. And Flowers working against James Britt. Jackie Flowers, number 23, to the top of the screen. Hardis Johnson to the bottom. This time it's Johnson. First down. And he's inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. But later today, Washington's Huskies, the piece will be kicking from the 41-yard line, so it will be a 51-yard field goal attempt as the Seminoles try to go out leading 17-13. Sidewinder kick is up. It's going to be short. And so the first half has come to a close. And Florida State, on the strength of a 53-yard bomb from Jordan to Hardis Johnson, has gone back on top. They lead LSU 14-13. We'll be back right after this. Hardis Johnson, freshman receiver who caught a 53-yard touchdown pass in the first half, is deep for Florida State. And Don Bartell will kick it off for LSU. Johnson goes all the way past the left hash mark to get it. He wants to come back to the right. He is dragged down. Great play. And the man who got him is number 84 as they start from their own 5-yard line. If you joined us late, Jimmy Jordan has gone all the way at quarterback in Florida State's dual quarterbacking system on second down. 8 yards to go from the 7-yard line. Jackie Flowers and Phil Williams are the wide receivers. Jordan gives to the man off the tail, and that is Michael White. Third down now, 3 yards to go. Jackie Flowers is to the top of your screen. The give is to Lyles, and Lyles is met right at the line of scrimmage. Ron Stark began to punt well toward the end of the first half, and he hits a beauty here. High. Williams will take it at his 40. He's hemmed in. Giving ground. Now he finds a little running room across the 40 to the 42. Arthur Scott is the rushing end, the right defensive end. Gaijan on first down for LSU has a couple, and we'll look at the rest of them in a minute. On second down, 7. Guyjon has about 4. Tracy Porter is the split back. Orlando McDaniel also in the ball game as Ensminger rolls on third down and overthrows Orlando McDaniel. On Adams, he has punted very well in this ball game. And Gary Henry calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 14-yard line. Florida State once again begins a drive in poor field position. Second possession of the second half for the Seminoles. This is Whiting in the flat. Breaks one tackle and gets across the 25 to the 1st and 10 from the 26. Whiting. Florida State has not been able to move the football on the ground. Jimmy Jordan. Hardis Johnson to the top of your screen. Jackie Flowers to the bottom. Johnson. Big catch. Across the 45 to the 48-yard line. Flowers to the top of the screen. Bill Williams to the bottom. Whiting again is dumped behind the line. So give the real credit to Tommy Frizzell, the senior from Athens, Texas. Second down, 10. Fake the draw. Whiting. Or check it. Johnson, and it's over his hands this time. He had started Wally Woodham throughout a 10-game winning streak over a 2-year period. Today, he came out with Jimmy Jordan at the helm. Third down. Lyles with the football. Dumped short of the first down. Each kick. Another good one. Quinn calls the fair catch, then lets it go. They have a chance to down it deep, and they do. We have seen both LSU quarterbacks on the day. This time it is Ensminger and the senior from Baton Rouge. The Deacons under new coach John Mackovic. In only the second year there, Mackovic has turned that football program. And Florida State may finally have turned the field position tide. They've had trouble all day. Third down, 8. Guyjon is dumped again. To return it. They have. Adams is able to kick it away from Henry, however, and it gets a good LSU roll across the 50. Tar Heels were 15th ranked. On first down, Lyles breaks through for one of the Notre Dame coming from behind to beat South Carolina 18-17. That 8-yard pickup for Lyles was the longest run of the day for the Seminoles. And you see why. As number 77, Benji Thibodeau. Now they are only 3 for 12 as they face third down, a long 2 yards. Whiting, nowhere. At the 10. Almost a high snap. Start going for the far corner. And he has put them in the coffin once again. Have LSU's Tigers pinned deep in their territory. 5:08 left to go in the third quarter. Florida State leading it 14-13. On first down, Hokie Guyjon took the handoff. George. Ivan Phillips, defensive tackle for LSU, had cramps in his leg. We should see him back in the ballgame. Woodley on second down. Gets away from one man, but not enough. Do they go to the air at their own 10? It would be a gamble. They do not. Guyjon, Walker's in front. He does not have the first down. This time the Seminoles tried to set up a return, and Adams kicked it away from Henry. This time they do the same thing, and Henry will have a chance to run this one back. Gets one block, but runs into the blocker. It is still Jimmy Jordan at quarterback. We have not seen Wally Woodham, who normally starts for the Seminoles, at all today. Play fake.
He's behind him.
Hardis Johnson. Dropped the ball. Intercepted. The ball did not hit the ground. Willie Teal with the football. And the senior free safety man from Texarkana, Texas, comes up with a very, very big LSU defensive play.
Is outrun by the receiver and the defensive back because Johnson's in behind Williams. He has the ball momentarily, then his knee kicks it up in the air. Watch the play by Teal. He comes down, he realizes, and he returns it all the way back to the 45.
On first down, Hokie Guyjon has 4. 3 wide receivers in the lineup: Carlos Carson, Orlando McDaniel, and Tracy Porter. Woodley throws in the flat. Tracy Porter has it. And as Bobby Butler makes the tackle, LaFleur, the tight end, back in now on first down. Woodley gets to Guyjon. 53 is Paul Pirowski, for a man who has emerged throughout his career to be one of the top coaches in the Southeastern Conference. Second down 9. Woodley wants to throw. Carson had a chance. Gary Henry, the defensive back, Porter, Carson, and McDaniel, 21, 3, and 32, all in the ball game. Woodley wants Carson. Check it. He was trying to hit Tracy Porter, but he had to throw too quickly. He is trying to pin Florida State back in poor field position again. Looking for the right corner, but it bounces into the end zone. Then a touchdown by David Woodley put LSU on top 13-7. Florida State came back after an LSU fumble. A 53-yard second quarter touchdown pass. Jordan to Hardest Johnson.
Ball game.
Holding call against Florida State. First down now. 18 yards to go. Lyles breaks through. Longest running play of the day for the Seminoles as Lyles gets it back out across the 26. And now Jimmy Jordan pulls out from under center as the third quarter comes to an end. So we'll be back for the fourth quarter in Baton Rouge with Florida State leading 14. As we enter the fourth quarter, Jordan in the air is 10 for 23, but for 191 yards. He has hit some bombs, enough to have the Seminoles on top 14-13. Another NCAA doubleheader next week starting at 12:30. Check your local listings for the games and the time in your area. Jimmy Jordan throwing on third and short. And Jackie Flowers has the football at the 35-yard line of LSU. Another big play now make Jordan 11 of 24 and give Florida State an opportunity at the LSU 35-yard line. He wants Hardest Johnson. Just missed. Second down 10 from the 35. Down the middle. The tight end. Off the hands of Phil Williams. Illegal motion against the Seminoles. The man with the hat on was Wally Woodham, who has been the starting quarterback through every game of a 10-game winning streak for the Seminoles. He has not played at all today. Jordan, Flowers, touchdown.
Jim, you just have to give credit to the receivers for Florida State in that they run their pass routes as well as any football team.
The kick is up by Capellan and good. So Florida State now leads 21-13 with 13:51 to go.
Jordan is a very, very tough-minded young man.
Bill Capice kicks it off for Florida State. Chris Williams will down it in the end zone. So LSU under the gun. They trail 21-13 at their own 20. 13:51 left in the football game. Woodley at quarterback. Great play on the corner by Ivory Joe Hunter. Carson and Tracy Porter both to the top of your screen. Tigers need to get something going. They have not moved the football much in the second half. Pump fake. Carson. Across the 45 of Florida State and down to the 44-yard line. LSU is trying to come right back. Carlos Carson's third catch on that last play, and now Woodley turns it up inside and has only about a yard. This time Carson is to the top of the screen and Tracy Porter is to the bottom. Second down 10. He throws it right to Bonasort. Sixth interception of the year for Bonasort, and he picks his way back across midfield to the 47-yard line before David Woodley himself made the stop, and you expect mistakes when you have to go up to the air. First down from the 48, Lyles with the football. A former walk-on who is an outstanding free safety for the Seminoles. Whiting is going to be dumped. Bobby Bowden, by his own admission, is a conservative coach when he has a lead. Tia jumps offside down for the Seminoles, keeps this possession alive. And they're not going completely in it because Jordan wants Jackie Flowers and almost had it. Good coverage downfield, though. The best illustration, of course, of the 40-yard touchdown pass just moments ago from Jimmy Jordan. Second and 10, and Jordan wants to go deep again. This time he's going to go underneath as Flowers comes back to make the catch. And you saw the big cushion that Flowers has from the 21. Jordan now 13 of 28 for 285 yards. Whiting. First and goal inside the 10. Willie Teal made the tackle his senior year at Tallahassee Leon High School. And the Florida State record had been set the year before by the other FSU quarterback, Woodham. On first and goal from the 8. Unbelievable strength. Second down goal now for Florida State from the 8. Jordan threw it into the middle of a crowd, trying to hit Hardest Johnson. Joe Williams to the top of your screen. Jackie Flowers to the bottom on third and goal. Broken play. Interception. Lyman White with the ball. He made a mistake trying to run it out. And a flag is down as first down from the 3-yard line. Ensminger in the football game for LSU. He wants to throw from his end zone. Deep. Carlos Carson. Good defense by Florida State.
Offering a scholarship. LSU did.
Second down 10. Gaijan is met. Anybody who can do the kind of job he has done at Florida State is regarded as the kind of miracle worker you want everywhere. Ensminger throws it out of bounds. The senior defensive end from DeRidder, Louisiana, punting from the back line. And his 8th punt of the day sails out to the 40-yard line. Good kick from that position, but Gary Henry has a wall. Charlie McClendon, 2 fine human beings and 2 fine football coaches. First down for Florida State from the 29. Whiting gets it down to the 24-yard line. Seminoles are thin at tailback. You see Lyles, the fullback, plowing ahead, and he's very close to a Florida State first down. It was a terrible place to try to come visit for Florida State. It was a bit of a myth. Whiting pounds inside and gets 3 yards, time permitting. College football scoreboard will follow this game immediately. Meanwhile, we'll continue to keep you up to date on as many scores as possible, I should say. There's Jimmy Jordan. He's a hot candidate as he gives to Whiting. And Whiting on third down is short of a first down as he came out with Jordan in the quarterback role, and he has stuck with him all the way. Just felt like this would be Jimmy's kind of game. This is a 30-yard field goal try for Capella. And Davy Capella's kick is good. So Florida State has extended the lead to 24-13 with less than 5 minutes to go. We'll come back to watch LSU's last gasps after this. Capice on the right to kick it. Number 14 deep to receive it is freshman running back Jesse Miles. Miles, who scored the winning touchdown a week ago against Kentucky. Gets it back to the 30-yard line. College Football 79 tomorrow, citing highlights of all those games over most of our ABC stations. Check your local listings for the time of College Football 79. One team is explosive and the other isn't. That has made a difference today. Second down 10. Porter. Out to midfield. 19-yard pickup on that play. Ensminger's now 4 of 12 for 68 yards. This one he throws into the ground. Again intended for Tracy Porter.
With the speed.
Second down. And that is Orlando McDaniel, a sophomore from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Happened so fast. The fumble by Miles, the 53-yard touchdown pass, Jordan to Johnson, and suddenly Florida State, which had appeared to be in trouble, was back on top. Ensminger. McDaniel. Inside the 15-yard line. Charlie Mack won't be here to enjoy his contributions for the next 2 years. That time, Ensminger throws the ball out of the end zone and out of bounds. 285 yards. And 3 touchdowns. Jones and Swallow behind Ensminger. He lofts it. Carlos Carson.
Here, Matt, was a thing of beauty. What we call the alley-oop pass. Ensminger throws the ball immediately after it snaps on a quick drop back.
And just like that, LSU's back in the football game. Gaijan in motion. He wanted to hit Murphy in the corner of the end zone and couldn't get it. So that will leave it at 24-19. LSU will need a touchdown, but there's 3:22, plenty of time remaining. We'll be back to Tiger Stadium for the final moments. Chevrolet MVP for LSU. We'll wait. There's plenty of football left. Hardest Johnson. Dropped at the 20. So this is a test for the poise of unbeaten and 7th-ranked Florida State. There's the man who's brought them this far today, Jimmy Jordan. Lyles on first down has only a couple. Second down, 8. Flowers, big play. Across the 50 to the LSU 48. 6 catches, 174 yards on the day for Jackie Flowers. What a potent force he is. Lyles. LSU has 2 timeouts remaining. The clock is running as Florida State keeps moving the football. This time Lyles on the Statue of Liberty, and he's got a lot of running room. Inside the 20. 17 to 14. Paul McDonald against Rich Campbell. Those are 2 excellent quarterbacks. Lyles pounding forward inside the 15.
This is something that took a lot of guts.
You better believe it. He hung it all out here today. Michael Whiting outside to the 10-yard line. Unbeaten, but will one of the 3 major bowl games, Cotton, Orange, or Sugar, take a chance on them? We don't know. Orange Bowl Scouts have watched the Seminoles play. They would prefer not to take a team from within the state of Florida. On 4th down, Florida State went with a running play rather than to kick a field goal. Ricky Williams was trapped in his own backfield and dumped for a 10-yard loss.
They've just got 10 players on the field. LSU just has 10 players. Tight ends not in the ball game.
3 of them are wide receivers. He wants Carson. And Bonasort has another interception. The 7th interception of the year from Monk Bonasort. What a game he's played. We gave the Chevy MVP award to Jordan and a little bit for the first 6 games of the season. And now as Jordan falls on the ball, the clock will run out, and that'll do it. LSU moves to 4-3 on the season. Florida State goes to 7-0. And yes, America, the 7th-ranked Seminoles are for real. So they have passed the toughest test so far this year. They have come here to LSU. They must do it every year for the next 4 years. And they have beaten LSU 24-19. Bobby Bowden gets a ride off the field.